So here is our storm damage. So our arbor has come up out of the ground here, and I was so afraid that this was going to blow away. But Ernie's going to be fixing this today. We thought we were going to have to take it out, but he thinks he has an idea. He's going to use these wooden stakes and get them down really far in the ground, and then he's going to screw the arbor to this. We're hoping, we won't know until the next storm, but we're hoping that that will help alleviate the fact that, you know, this is going to fly away. When we get storms, it moves, the wind moves through the two houses pretty fiercely. Look at my wisteria is already making itself at home here. So what he did was the plastic stakes that come with the arbor, he went ahead and put those in. And then he took a 12-inch wooden stake and drove that down inside of it. And he's going to screw the wooden stake to the arbor, and that should hold it. These are the wooden stakes that he got. I think there's a box of 10 for $12 or something at Lowe's. Okay, and here's the screws that he's using. They're self-tapping screws. So that'll go right through the arbor into the wood. You got it? So these two screws here are screwed directly into the wood, so I think we're going to be very secure. Just doing that on all 4 of them. I think we're going to be good, you guys. Very happy about that. So today we have a fun project. We are going to be working on the path. Finally, here in the garden, we bought some stone pavers that we're going to be adding as the path. And I want to take you over here and I want to talk to you a little bit about what our plans are. Okay, so here is the area that we want to create the pathway. Now, we had looked today for another viburnum to put in there, and we cannot find one. So we have decided that we're probably going to look for some sort of bird bath. We decided to go ahead and add some kind of bird bath because we have so many birds in this garden that it would be beneficial. And I'm hoping that Ernie will be able to tap into the irrigation line and put that into the bird bath so it's continuously fed, because when it gets hot, it's going to be hard to keep that filled. I don't know that Ernie's going to be weeding this where we're doing it, because our plan is to add cardboard down here. We are going to do a cardboard path, but Ernie's going to need to level this out to get the pavers. We bought 8. We're not sure if we need more than that, but we kind of guesstimated that's how many we're going to need for this area. We contemplated what to do at the end over here, because if you guys remember, originally I had wanted to add another arbor and this was going to be an entrance into the garden, but I decided when we had the curbing done back here to go ahead and take it all the way around. So it comes from behind the viburnums all the way over here to the house. So we've been going back and forth on what to add here, and we couldn't decide today. So we are going to leave it clear right now, and we are going to see what it is that we want to add. But I think a big beautiful hydrangea might be beautiful here, because that would be the one thing that you would see from the street looking down the side of the house. But we're going to wait and decide on that. Look how big the viburnums have gotten. Oh, they're beautiful. And then this big leaf hydrangea, it's beautiful and blooming pink. I just love it. And then the balloon flowers are starting to bloom, and they look so good, and our tree looks fabulous. Looks really healthy. She made it through the storm, but I'm very excited to have this area finally completed and with purpose. And the whole reason, we used to have a grass pathway that went through here, and I really liked the charm of that. So I didn't want to give up the pathway altogether, and I just think it's going to be really nice to have some sort of a pathway to pull you through into the garden. And it's also going to give us an opportunity to work the back area over there when we need to weed and that kind of stuff. This grass because I'm telling you, it's just popping up everywhere. So we need to do some weeding here, but everything is looking just gorgeous. Look how big everything has got and filled in. And look at my sun patience. My white border is starting to really take shape. It looks so beautiful. Look at that. Doesn't that look gorgeous? Oh, I just love it. But everything is just taking shape and just looking so beautiful. We're absolutely in love with this garden. It just is growing like crazy. My hostas that I planted back there are doing fabulous. This is definitely a shade garden now because our sweet bay magnolia has just went crazy this year. It's so big and beautiful. So here's the mulch we're going to be using, just like we used in the rest of the gardens. So these are the stepping stones, let me get out of the light here, that we decided to go ahead and use. We just liked the natural shape of them and the color, so hopefully 8 will be enough. We need to go get one more, we will. But I'm guessing 8 will be plenty. So that's what we decided to use for the path. What are you doing first, babe?
I'm just gonna create a natural, because this slopes.
Right.
So I'm gonna cut a line and then dig down and then kind of
Gotcha.
level. So
Okay.
we can start the...
He's gonna make a kind of try and level out the pathway a little bit before we lay the stones down. What he's doing is just kind of leveling it out but still keeping the pitch so that, you know, water still drains away from the house this way. And he's going to do that all the way down the path. He's using a pick to loosen the dirt up and then a shovel to clear it out. Got these set. Ernie set them 30 inches center, from center to center. And we got 7 of them in, but we're going to put one right over here leading to where we're going to put a bird bath. But they look so good. And also, check it out. They match our curbing perfectly. And we didn't even plan that. So we got lucky there. Okay, so we decided not to put one over here because I told you guys we haven't decided what we're planning there. But I'm now thinking a hydrangea, Ernie. I think a hydrangea would look really good just to kind of finish that off. So we are good with these. Now we just need to put one right here leading to where we're going to put the bird bath and then get the mulch laid down. Okay, I'm already in love. Look at how beautiful the mulch makes my plants look. Just gorgeous. We bought a birdhouse. We're gonna be putting that here in just a second. And also, we bought a plant to put back here. So Ernie stopped the mulch. We're gonna get that plant installed, and then we're gonna finish mulching over there, and then place the birdhouse here. Very exciting. I can't wait. Okay, the plant we picked up is a Limelight Prime Pinnacle Hydrangea. I love them. You guys well know that. Hardiness is zones 3 through 8. They get 4 to 6 feet tall and 4 to 5 feet wide. So it has a beautiful fall color. So this is the color when it starts to bloom, and then it turns to this beautiful color here in fall. Gorgeous. I think it's going to be a beautiful plant for that area. So Ernie's going to get that installed, and then we can finish mulching, and then we can place the beautiful, I cannot wait for you guys to see the beautiful bird bath that we picked up. We are done, and it is looking gorgeous. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? I found my solar little waterfall thing upstairs, so I brought it down. I had bought it for the bird bath in the front yard, but it never worked proper because that got too much shade. This one's in full sun, and just look at it. You see that? Is that not gorgeous? So beautiful. Everything is mulched. Ernie has brought the drip line to the new hydrangea. Path looks gorgeous. Oh, I just love it. Look at these plants, you guys. I cannot with how gorgeous everything is. Everything just looks beautiful. Let's take another look. How beautiful is that? It just finished it all off. I just love it so much. Okay, guys, that is gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching us, or watching Ernie, do this beautiful garden makeover. It looks so pretty, and I am so pleased with it. Just finished the whole thing off. I was telling Ernie, this side was so gorgeous, and that was such an eyesore. But it looks beautiful. That fountain was only $119. It's solid cement. Beautiful. We picked it up at Martin's Nursery here in Murfreesboro. Great nursery. So we ran there in between all of this, and I said, I want to get a hydrangea to finish off the garden. I want to get a bird bath. So we drove over there, took a little break from this, and went and picked that up because we had looked at them last time we were there. So I said, let's go get it. So we picked it up. It was wonderful. Just to have that little water feature there is so nice. And it's solar, so, and I already had it. So it's wonderful. After we set it up, I said, oh man, I wonder if I kept that. And I ran upstairs, and sure enough, it was exactly where I put it. So it looks beautiful. But I want to thank you guys so much for staying till the end. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.